So, as you can see, we're going to be doing a life update video, and got some mileage. So I got some Roscato wine. This is the Italia Roscato sweet wine. It looks like this, comes in this bottle. So I'm going to pour me up some of that. I love being 21, bro. Cheers. Oh, this is actually really, oh shit, I'm about to finish this bottle. This shit is mad sweet. So today I'm going to be doing a life update video, as you guys can see from the title. A lot has been going on. I haven't did a life update video in a couple months because I've just been trying to internalize a lot and try to figure things out and come to a conclusion as opposed to coming on camera. I kind of rewatched some of the videos that I did last year, and I seen a lot of the reoccurring like mistakes that I've made, and instead of me making those mistakes over and over, I decided to fix myself, and try to like avoid situations like that. This shit is not good. So life update. As far as work, I'm still at Sephora. A lot of things has happened at Sephora since I've been there, and there's a lot of bad more than good. I feel like my growth has been very stagnant. I haven't really learned anything as far as being a makeup artist. I feel like I'm really not benefiting besides the fact that I do get gratis. And to be honest, shit like that is annoying because it's like you sign up for a concentrated job or a job within a certain industry, you kind of expect certain benefits. Like, you become a doctor, you don't become a doctor to just save lives. You become a doctor because you're passionate about it. You want to save people's lives and you want to get paid, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and sign up for a job just to get paid. Like, I want to get all the benefits. I want to learn. I want to be able to get exposure. I want to be able to try different things out on different people. Just getting my experience up, getting paid for it, getting my gratis. I can be able to try out different products. But I don't get that there at all. I just feel like there's just too much going on as far as management, where things aren't being clarified. There's a lot of hush-hush going on. Scheduling is horrendous. Like, next week I have 2 days on the schedule. I don't know if that's common. I know that's common right after Christmas because a lot of people aren't buying, but it's been going on like that since October of last year. So I'm kind of fed up. I said that I was going to talk about my experience at Sephora on camera because I feel like this is my platform. I talk about shit that bothers me. I talk about shit that makes me happy. And at Sephora, it's a great company, but the location that I work at, shitty as fuck. I am grateful for the opportunity to work there. I'm happy at the fact that people see my potential and hired me, but I don't see myself benefiting from the job. What really makes me stay the most is the fact that my coworkers are really, really entertaining. They make me laugh. They just make me feel so good about being there. And the amount of people that I've seen resign from the job as opposed to getting fired kind of shows the quality of the job. Like, people don't really see this job as being something that they value because of the fact that the way that the management treats them, the way that people aren't getting hours. I feel like you kind of have to beg for hours at my location. Like, it's really bad. Like, 4-hour shifts is a norm. Like, niggas will come in for 4 hours and then be like, bye bitch, like, I'm going home. And it doesn't make sense, you know, and I just can't be bothered, you know. I really can't be bothered. So my motivation to be a makeup artist, my motivation to do makeup, like, on other people, at work, going to work is like little to none. It's bad. I have to go to pay my bills and to survive, but it's just not 100% there anymore. Like, I'm kind of over it. I kind of feel somewhat of, I don't know, like, as soon as I walk into the building, I kind of feel like, oh my god, like, super drained, like, mentally. You just get super mentally drained once you walk into our location. It just feels like another day, another dreadful day. Like, oh my god, I have to deal with these managers. Oh my god, I have to deal with just being in the energy is just not positive at all. And, you know, a lot of people try to make it seem as if, you know, it's the best place to work in the world. it's great in the sense where you're exposed to different products, you get to try them out, you get to feel them and see them close up, and you get to see all the new releases, and that's all great. But when you're not getting paid though, that's another story. Like, I can't be bothered. So as far as dating, because you guys know I love talking about dating. Dating has been put on hold. I've been so busy with work, whether I'm at Sephora or I'm doing hair. If you have me on Snapchat, I'm always doing hair, or I'm always at Sephora. I kind of don't ever have off days to do anything. If I'm talking to someone, the conversation is broken up into days. Like, conversations just never... My conversations with people aren't as consistent because I'm always working. I get distracted. I just don't have time to have a consistent conversation with anybody right now. Recently, I met some guy on Plenty of Fish. Everything seemed cool. I told him I was celibate, and then he FaceTimed me, and he was jerking off, and I was just like... Apple.com should be able to answer that question. Bitch, I didn't ask you nothing. So I was just all types of confused. I'm like, did I give you the impression that this is what I like? Like, did I just feel like anything that I do is gonna create sexual attraction. I don't know why. I like attention, you know, but I don't need that type of attention. And I made that very clear. I like conversation. Take me on a date. Let's eat. Let's talk. Let's try something new. But you whipping it out on FaceTime, it just doesn't add up. I don't really see where in the fine lines I've said that, but okay. Moving on from that, dating is a dub right now. I'm more so focusing on getting my guap. I have student loans to pay. I have a credit card bill to pay. I have myself to maintain. I have to look good, feel good, and be great. So I don't have time to be sitting here chasing after people and making sure I get a text back and making sure people show me attention and make sure someone loves me because Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't really give a fuck about any of that shit right now because I'm in my selfish stage. I'm more so focusing on myself, trying to focus on a savings account, trying to focus on not being in debt, trying to focus on my edges growing back. I'm trying to focus on my skin clearing up. I'm trying to focus on getting my belly flat. I'm not worried about a nigga. I'm not worried about a relationship. Sometimes I have my moments where I feel very lonely. I'm like, oh my God, like I wish. I see people with their babies. They have something to love. I don't really have anything to love besides my phone, my camera, my mom, my friends. But I don't really have, like, you know, I don't have a bae. I don't have anything like that. And that's fine, you know. I don't really make things like that bother me anymore. I used to be so caught up in wanting something to love all the time and just having someone to rely on, someone to come pick me up when I need them, or someone to talk to me when I need them. When I'm crying, I always needed a shoulder to lean on. But I've gotten to a stage in my life where if the energy isn't matching up to what I want, it's pointless. It's a waste of time. You know, I've wasted 2 months with someone that I felt like I was investing the right energy in, I was investing the right time, and potentially loving this person, just loving their presence and everything. Come to find out he had a whole girlfriend, and he played the shit out of me. Story time coming soon, bitch. Stay tuned. It's just little things like that just really irritates me because I keep it 100, people. I don't sugarcoat anything, you know, and even with me, if I date one person, I really like you, I'm only dating you. I'm not talking to anybody else. But, you know, it's different when you're talking to other people as opposed to you having a whole 4-year relationship. Like, I don't want no parts of that. Save it. Honestly. Truly. I just cannot be bothered. I just need to stick to myself, honestly. So, that's that. Friends. I've accumulated a good amount of friends and created great friendships with people, especially at work. I feel like at my job, I've befriended people that understand me and support me hard body. My coworkers support me hard body, bro. And I really appreciate that because when you work in an environment where when it's usually very catty, very shady, people you know, they hate on you or they don't want to see you grow and shit. Like, when you have people that genuinely want to see you grow and do better for yourself, and they see potential and they push you and they just kind of motivate you to be a better person, that's beautiful. That's real love. That's real shit. And I'm always grateful for them for that. You know, my best friend is always there to support me. But, you know, my friendships that I had last year, I had to cut ties with them because I just felt like people were preying on me and not wanting to see me get to the next level, you know. And I'm always about pushing people to the next level because I want everyone to succeed around me. Like, all my friends, I'm like, yes, I'm sharing all this shit. I'm all my friends' biggest fans. But, you know, there was this one person that was around me that I felt like they were watching me. Anytime I'll do something, they'll watch me and be like, oh, like, you're doing this now type shit. And, you know, there's always going to be one person out of the crowd that you wouldn't expect them to betray you, but shit happens, you know. So I just try to keep my friendships to a minimum. I try to keep my business to myself. I try to just stick to myself a lot of the times because I'm able to understand why I'm feeling the way I feel. I'm so used to depending on other people, not even in relationships, but in friendships as well, just depending on people to always give me advice or help me make the decisions that I need to make. And I've learned that as an adult, you have to make your own decisions. And if you fuck up, you fuck up. You can't really sit here and ponder on why you made the decision that you made. You were just feeling it in the moment, you know? Just like I was feeling to be with this young man that had a girlfriend. And I had no idea. So sometimes you just put yourself in situations because you're feeling it in a moment. That's okay. I'm learning to accept things that results to a fuck up. And that's okay. It's okay to mess up. Like, I used to cry and beat myself up about all the little things that I've done in my life and wonder, like, why didn't I make better decisions? Like, why didn't I take the other way out? Like, why didn't I take plan B? But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have known how it felt if I didn't do it. I would have always wondered, like, man, like, what if I took the second way? You know, it's like, life is like Russian roulette. You just never know. You never know who's being truthful to you. You never know who is being genuine. You never know what job you're going to end up getting. You never know if you're going to end up with kids, if you're going to end up married, if you're going to end up dead, you're going to end up in the Marines. You just never know. Life is so random. And I'm learning to embrace life day by day and not allow what can possibly happen to affect me and make me super paranoid. I feel like when I was paranoid about a lot of situations, yes, it did bring me to the conclusion of, this is, yeah, you're right, Jess. You're not bugging. This is real life shit. And just touching on the last situation that happened to me, I was super paranoid about him not being honest with me about something because I just felt like something was not right with him. Like, something with the way that he was moving, I just wasn't feeling. My vibe was just not connecting with him. And come to find out, he had a girlfriend. Now, I had no idea that that was going to be the result, but I knew something was wrong. So sometimes you just have to let things happen and just hope that it doesn't kill you. I'm still alive. I'm breathing. I haven't cried about the situation. And I'm proud of myself. I'm truthfully proud of myself. And just with other situations that I've confronted and dealt with, I'm proud of how I reacted towards a lot of situations, because the old me would have done it in a completely different way. But that came with maturity. That came with me being aware of who I am, being assertive of the other person's emotions and how they view things, because I always try to be unbiased when it comes to certain situations. But when I'm feeling passionate, bitch, it's lit. You're gonna hear it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not considering your feelings because you didn't consider mine. And that also came with me being mature and me doing what's best for me, doing what makes me happy, and not worrying about the next person. Oh, what if they feel some type of... No, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. That's how I've been feeling lately, and I'm proud of myself. I used to be super passive about a lot of situations, just let things rock and just not allow people to speak to me a certain way. Well, I used to allow people to talk to me anyway. I used to allow people to treat me anyway and to be, you know, super fucked up towards me and just hurt me, and, you know, I wonder why and question them and just beg for them back because I always just felt so needy, and I'm not that person anymore. I'm better. I've grown. I'm mature. I know what I want now, you know, and all you have to do is experience things. You can't be so afraid of every little thing that possibly will happen. You never know. So my advice to anyone that's watching this video, I know I just kind of jumped all over the place with the different topics, is if you ever going through a situation and you feel it in your heart that it's not right, block it out. Don't even bother pushing through with it, because your conscience is going to tell you the right thing. Mm-hmm. I had to pour me up another glass because this is really good. I forgot what I was saying. But for anyone that's watching this, I know I jumped all over with the different topics, but if you ever feel like a situation is not right, if a nigga is acting funny, he is funny, he's a clown, delete him, block him. Don't hesitate to block. Just block. Block, 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 block. Don't hesitate to block someone, because you're gonna sit there and ponder on, like, why he didn't text me back, why he didn't call me back, why he didn't FaceTime me back, why he not answering his FaceTime. Like, just block. Just block. Don't feel bad. Have no remorse. And it's what it is. If they really want to speak to you, if shorty pulls up to your house, I swear, my ex, I give him all the props in the world. That's why, even up to this day, if shorty calls me, I pick up my phone. All the respect. This man, when we broke up, and he wanted to talk to me, you know what he did? He pulled up to my house, had his cousin bring me flowers, and acted like she was like a 1-800 flower girl. And and then when I looked at the card and the flowers, he put some letter, like, and I know it was his handwriting, so I was like, okay, here we go. So he basically 10 minutes later, somebody rang the doorbell, and I went downstairs and it was him. He was like, you know, I really love you, I want you back. I was like, you can't be doing this. I have a boyfriend. Stop it. You're playing right now. So that was one. And then before that, I blocked him on everything. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. What else? WhatsApp. Because back then I was on WhatsApp. And this man emailed me. He emailed me. So if someone wants to speak to you, they'll email you or pull up. How about that? But other than that, as far as dating, that's a dub right now. What else is a dub? Me worrying about work. I'm still gonna get money anyways. I'm not worrying about that. I'm so grateful. I just got a second job. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about nothing. It is what it is. You just have to be a good person, live right, pray, hope for the best, put great energy into the universe, and just love yourself, bro. And you will always see results, because great things happen to people that think that way. If you envy people, if you become petty, if you become bitter, if you become an atheist, things of that nature will shut you out from opportunities. Just be open. Just be open, be graceful, be beautiful, honestly. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop. And, you know, if you ever feel stressed, drink some wine, smoke a blunt, do whatever makes you happy. Just mellow it out. Listen to some Alina Perez. Oh, wait. Bitch, I forgot to tell you. I got tickets to the Alina Perez concert. So let me tell you how that happened real quick before my camera dies. Hold on. So I was on her page. I follow her on Instagram. And I was on her page, and I seen in the comments, somebody commented and was like, oh my God, your ticket's sold out in my city. So I'm like, wait. Sis is on tour and I didn't know about it? Oh no. I'm gonna check that out. went on Google and everywhere was sold out. Ticketmaster, freaking, what is it called? Songkick. Everywhere I looked, everywhere was sold out. Because first, how I knew that she was going on tour, before I even seen her on Instagram, I had a feeling because the internet has a concert coming up. So I was like, if the internet is going on tour, Alina Perez is going on tour for sure. Because, you know, they just kind of go hand in hand. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went on her page and I seen that she was actually going on tour. So I was like, I know I'm not bugging. So I went on Google and Eventbrite had her tickets. Bro, I literally bought the second to last ticket. I posted on Instagram within seconds, like, oh my God, I just bought my ticket. It was $20-something. And I posted it and one of my friends commented. She said, oh my God, I gotta go. And I was like, what's your number? Because when I posted it, you can see the Eventbrite like link on it. Like you could see the icon. So I guess she went to it and bought the ticket immediately. When I sent her the link, because I didn't know she bought it, when I sent her the link, she was like, oh girl, I already bought it. That shit was sold out. Luckily she got it, but it was sold out. Like that shit sold out so quick. So yes, I will be recording. Hopefully I have space on my phone. I want to have some type of device so I can record this experience. If you guys know, I love Alina Perez. I put her music always in my intros. I just love that girl. She's so talented. She's dope as fuck. And she's beautiful. Like, her face is always big. So, I'm going to be going to the concert. I'm super, super excited. But I think that's it for this life update. I don't really have anything else to talk about. But, yeah. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm just going to gulp this down because I have a little bit left. Cheers.